again. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is a tag or if this is just a video that people do, so I'm gonna do it. It's the top 5 foundations. I have 2 drugstore and 3 higher end, and kind of like an honorable mention. So my all-time favorite foundation is the MAC Studio Tech. And it comes like this. It's a cream foundation. I'm usually NC 35. And it looks like this. Mine's really dirty and old, and I'll be getting a new one. I'm not going to use this one again. But it comes with a puff, but mine's missing. I usually use a brush. I usually use a stippling brush to put it on, or just a flat foundation brush. It's completely full coverage. It keeps me completely matte. I like the way that it looks on my skin as opposed to some liquid foundations. It just looks like skin, but better. But you have to be really careful with it because it can get cakey on you if you use too much. So yeah, that's my all-time favorite. And then the one I've been loving lately, kind of as much as that one, but kind of in a different way, is the MAC Pro Longwear Foundation. Comes with a pump. I'm NC 35 in this as well. It's a little bit light for me right now, but I bronze it up. So it's thin, but it's still full coverage. It's what I used in my first video. You can definitely get full coverage out of it if you set it with powder. That's why I really like it. You only need 1 to 2 pumps of this to do your whole face, and this stuff really does last. I can put it on in the morning, and then, you know, before I take it off at night, it looks like I had just put it on if you set it with powder. So I really, really love that. It covers really well. It evens out your skin tone, and it covers redness, and it covers any blemishes that I have. Usually when I get breakouts, they don't really get red, they just get raised, but that really evens it out for me. And then we have the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. This is what I was using last year. It was like my holy grail summer foundation. But I noticed that when I tried to use it this year, maybe it's because it's a year old and that's gross, but when I tried to use it this year, it was really super splotchy. Oh, baby. Go color me a picture. Good girl. But it ended up really splotchy on my face. I tried different setting powders, I tried different brushes. So, what's wrong? Why so sad? Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, I'd like to purchase this again and see if it works as well as I remember it working the first time that I got it. I just remember it feeling just so smooth on my skin, like velvet. So I'd like to give that a try again. I remember I really did like it. Maybe my skin's just changed. So then the next 2, I don't know if people consider them the same thing. I don't, but it's the Revlon Colorstay, the original, for combination oily skin, and then the Revlon Colorstay Whipped. They feel like 2 different foundations, but they're both amazing. This one is such a good drugstore foundation. It's probably, these are the only 2 from the drugstore that I really use. This is completely full coverage. The only thing is I can never find a perfect color match, so either it's too light or it's too dark or it's too pink or it's too yellow, but usually between powder and things like that I can make my right color. And the Whipped is just as good. I didn't love this when I first bought it, but I think that's because the color just completely did not match me. But now at the end of summer, I'm a bit darker, and this just glides onto my skin, and it kind of melts into my skin, and I find that this is one of the only foundations that I don't necessarily have to powder with. And I'm extremely oily, so that's a very big deal. Okay, and the honorable mention that I have is the Clarins Everlasting Foundation. This is probably one of the only, oh, you're not going to be able to see it, maybe a little. This is probably one of the only Clarins products I've ever tried. I was immediately drawn to it because of the packaging, because the gold cap, it has red on the inside, like red bottoms. Yeah? No? Okay. But This doesn't last very long on me, but I will use it if I'm only going to be needing to have my makeup look really good for a little while, because the finish is really beautiful. It's really natural. You singing? You're so pretty. But the finish is really natural. The color isn't perfect on me. I have amber. The color, it's reflecting. It's obnoxious. The color's not perfect on me, but between powder and bronzer and blush, I can make it look really matchy-matchy. So that is all the foundations that I wanted to show you. I just thought this would be a fun little video to do. You are so pretty. So thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll be back for more videos. Bye!